Be with you in just a second. Finished posting my blog. Who do we have this morning? We have Michael. Michael says, "Good morning, Yogi. Hope you have a good day, buddy, and a great workout. I will talk to you in a bit, my friend." Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Selena says, "So Yogi Eric." Hey, Selena. Thank you for reaching out. Samper says, "Selena the Celestial. I dreamt I was dating Elizabeth Taylor last night. Thank you for that possibility." Selena says, "Squirrel Sniper, love those dreams. You're welcome." Hey, Zombie Johnny Cash says, "What's up?" So you've been zomnified. Sip says, "Grand Rising, Derek. I hope you managed to close your eyes. Just touch and go. Even just for a little while." Paranormal says, "Grand Rising's one and all." Paranormal Walks, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Are you guys connected to Paranormal Walks? I hope so. I know Sniper is. Hey, Skit says, "Morning, Legends." All right, everyone's saying hi. Hey, Bushka. Bushka says, "Hi, Yogi." Hey, Willa. Willa says, "Hope all is good." I don't know what to say to that. Ultimately, all is good, right? Sometimes, ultimately, I don't know why that's going to be so hard for me to say. Sometimes doesn't cut it. Sometimes all we're left is with our own perception. And as much as we want to, we can't see beyond it. I know that. I know a lot of things. I've been at this for a long time. But very often in life, you're left with your little corner, your little slice of pain. And try as you might, you just can't see past it. I wrote about that this morning. Of course, I think sometimes when you're in the most pain, all you can do is find some way to express it, right? Otherwise, it eats you up. So I'm going to read, of course, it's posted all over social media. I'm going to read what I wrote this morning. So the question I find myself most often asking these days is on varying themes of letting go. Maybe it's my age, as loss now feels more keen and frequent. And there's so much I still wish to hold on to. What I'm asking, seeking guidance from the Holy Spirit, is how do I let go of this? And it's a most cherished relationship, or something of the highest value, essential really. It's an answer that always arrives, one that satisfies, but, of course, makes it no easier. Nothing needs to be let go of. I'm simply asking the wrong question. What I need to ask for is a miracle, another way of seeing these always shifting perspectives of life. I'm at my greatest loss right now. Just a few years since my father's passing, news of close friends who have lost their last battles, financial insecurities, and my most loving relationship no longer seeming secure. I don't know how to let go. I don't want to let go. This loss, with more certainly to come, is too much for me to bear, especially alone. I really do need a miracle. And here's the guidance given. I'm never asked to let go of anything. Surrendering the people I most love, the possessions I cherish, is beyond my capabilities. I'm only asked to love. That's it. To just love myself through the hurt of each situation. Being kind to myself, tender, and allow that hurt to open me further to an even greater love than before. That's the miracle. My present perception is so small, and I'll never see past the pain that's here right now. That's okay. I don't have to. My only task is to love, trusting beyond perception. And if I ever feel like it's too much, and it so often does, I ask for a miracle once more. That's it. I am not tasked with being all-knowing, all-wise. Just this moment. All that's asked of me, just this moment. Can I love myself through this? And here's the honest answer. I don't know. But I'll try. So it's going to be a short talk, guys. It's going to be a short talk, and it's going to be a long walk. It's still cold and windy, but it's not raining. Willow says, I really don't know what to do with Rusty. In your last email, Willow, it sounded like you might know. Serpent says, pain can be shared and alchemy transformed into a loving relationship. Oh, did I miss people coming in? I apologize. Sorry, I missed a lot of the conversation. Tina says, Yogi Eric, are you okay? The answer is no. But I appreciate you asking. Willa says, I know a lot of things, my friend. Hey, Ronnie boy. Tina says, Yogi Eric, what's eating you up? I have no place to begin. Let's see. Bushka says, Yogi, give all your words to our Lord. Yeah, but I really don't want to say goodbye. I know, Willow. Neither do I. Hey, Rich. Rich says, salute chat. Hey, guys. Are you subscribed to the most funnest place on all of the YouTubes? Which Martinez the Cave. Show up for the music, stay for the dancing. Nice to see you, Rich. Hope you're well, my friend. Also sending prayers, Yogi. Hey, Soul Stars. Appreciate you being here. So, Willow, again, in your last email, you said you thought you sort of knew what to do. Willow says, I keep thinking I came this far. I can't just let her go after all this. After all this time. I can understand that. I can understand that. So Willow wanted to do Breath of Fire. Anyone else interested in doing Breath of Fire? What's up, Big Al? Big Al says, yo, 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 yo. Nice to see you, my friend. So we have a few minutes of talking, or we can do Breath of Fire. You guys let me know. Cena says, Yogi Eric, I hate seeing you so sad. And my favorite red t-shirt. I'm sorry. Soulstar says, so Yoda is Willow and Soulstar is Sissy. Hey, Sissy. Thank you for putting the name to the title. Let's see. Sniper says your heart ultimately knows what to do. Bullet says breath of fire. All right, guys. Breath of fire. Bushka says, so Yogi, what's the plan? We're going to do breath of fire. I'm going to eat a bowl of oatmeal, I hope, and I'm going to take a long, long walk. Beyond that, I don't know what the plan is. Ultimately, Bushka, you're right. Everything is surrendered. Everything's surrendered to God. Ultimately, even farther than that, nothing needs to be surrendered because everything is already in the arms of God. But man, right now I wish things were otherwise. Selena says, Derek, so yeah, there is. There is. It's good says, let's do this breath of fire. All right. Quick demonstration for those who've never done it before. Hi, Tandra. Tandra, you know what I'm going to ask? Big Al says, hi, Lucy, didn't know you were here. I didn't know Lucy was here either. Hey, Lucy. Lucy says, good morning. So breath of fire is a active, sharp exhalation through the nose. We bring the belly back. Watch my hand, guys. The belly goes back and up as I exhale sharply through my nose. Bam, 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 bam. The inhalation is passive. It happens completely by itself. 2933. Hey, can anyone do a playlist for Tandra? Let's end this chapter today or this week for sure. 2933, 5 being held. We can do it, guys. So it's an active exhalation, passive inhalation. Active, passive. Watch my hand. Active, passion. Active, passive. Active, passive. Exhale sharply through the nose. Might want to wipe your nose or blow your nose before you do this, guys. Tandra says, thanks, Yogi. You're welcome, Tandra. We do that 20 times. It's quick. We're not going to do a breath hold today. We're just going to do that active 20 breaths. We're going to do a few easy breaths for recovery, and then we're going to do that again. Cena says, Yogi Eric, I'm too sad to do the breath of fire. This will help. This will help. Hey, Miss Flipper. Hello, happy birthday, Yogi. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to Big Al. It's not actually his birthday, but it's not actually my birthday either. So, Runner Boy's at 3.2K now. All right, so I'm gonna guide Willow and Skits. Big Al says, thanks, Yogi. You're welcome, Big Al. Through the breath of fire. Again, we're not going to do the breath hold. We're just going to do the breath of fire, active recovery, breath of fire. We're going to do 3 rounds. So Willow says she's ready. Let's do this with the eyes closed. Keep your focus on the third eye. This will help you, Willow. Heartbroken is the word, Selena. Bushka says, Yogi, I'm busy now. I'll be checking in on you. Thank you, Bushka. So here we go. Willow, eyes closed. Focus on that third eye. Take a breath in, nice and easy. Take a breath in, nice and easy. Take a breath and exhale. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, inhale, relax. Recovery breaths. Few recovery breaths. Thank you so much, Tandra. Breathing in, release. Breathing in, release. Just recovering. Willow, Skits, anyone else? Take a breath in and exhale, inhale, 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 inhale, relax, relax. Just a couple easy breaths. Relax. We have one more round to do. Last round. Breathe in and exhale, inhale, 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 relax the breath. Stay focused on that third eye, right between the eyebrows, just for a moment. Relaxing the breath. The energy that you created with this breath will be with you through the day. You've created just the right circumstances, just the right energy to help you make any decision you need to make. You are guided, you are held, and most importantly, you are loved in all that you do. With that, open your eyes. I will see you in the chat. We'll talk for a few more minutes. Thanks, guys. So the better question. I have a better question for Big Al. Big Al says, why celebrate me, Miss Flipper? Here's a better question. Why not celebrate you, Big Al? You are worthy and deserving of celebration, my friend. Tandra, thank you so much for gifting the membership. Our friend Elfish Tanks was gifted a membership. Celine says, Miss Pepper, can I celebrate the possibility of a miracle? Big Al says, Lucy, are you from the United States, the American states, which are united? Miss Pepper says, Big Al's Kingdom because it beats the alternative. It certainly does. Willow says, thanks, Yogi. You're welcome, Willow, anytime. I made a promise to you that we will do breath work when you need it, and I will stick with that promise. Cena says, Yogi Eric, you're amazing. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan says, so good morning, Yogi. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you, Selena. Willa says, I love Breath of Fire. Thanks, Yogi. I do too. And remember, guys, you can do it with the breath retention at the end. You can do it without the breath retention. Jonathan, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Wonderboy says I'll be live in 30 minutes, probably. I'll keep an eye out for you, Wonderboy. Miss Pepper says, Selena, you are my guest to celebrate absolutely everything. Selena says, so Jonathan, and blessings to you. So, guys, I wish I could tell you a little more of what's going on. You could probably guess some of it. Right now, it's simply beyond my capacity to talk about, not because I don't want to. But, hey, if anyone is here for yesterday afternoon's live stream, you'll see that I will be broken open completely. And at almost 5:30, I don't want to be broken open completely. Cena says, thanks, Miss Pepper. How do you stay so positive? Skid says it's very uplifting yet relaxing breath. Thank you, Eric brother. You're welcome, Skid. It's a wonderful breath. It's a great way to start your day. Everyone should start every morning with breath of fire. Well, it says it takes time. Yogi, yes. It does. Might need to go soon. I need to see if Rusty. Yes, she said 2 days. But they still need to check on her. Gotcha. Big Al says, right, got to hop off. Try to catch all later. Each and every one of you are family to me. Love you all. Bye for now. Bye, Big Al. Have a good ray. Paranormal says, Eric Bro, 100. Thank you, Paranormal. Much appreciated. Will says, I do start Breath of Fire every morning. Awesome. Tanya says, Yogi, I know I missed that stream. I need to watch it. It is not pretty, guys. It was not pretty. Jonathan says, thanks, everyone. You're welcome, Jonathan. Cena says, take care, Big Al. Stepper says, Eric, go find me an owl or a fox. I'd love to see a fox today. I know how much peace that brings you. You're absolutely right about that. Thank you, Sniper. Will says, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for breathwork, Yogi. I will keep you updated, Yogi. Be strong, my friend. You too, Willow. Be strong. Skid says, me too, Tandra. I want to know what's up with Yogi. Breaks my heart. We're all here for you. Much love, my friend. Thank you. Yesterday afternoon, the 1 p.m. U.S. time, Cena says, love you, deer or bird. Videos, Eric. I look forward to them. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Skits. Miss Ripple says, Selena, I listen to Yogi. He is an inspiration. Thank you, Miss Whipper, as you are. I appreciate your Course in Miracles insights. I appreciate your life insights. So, briefly, there's been a lot of letting go since my father died. Every week or so, it seems like a good friend I grew up with has passed away. And as of yesterday, the most significant relationship in my life has shifted to a direction that you guys hear me. People say, are you married? And I say, I'm happily divorced. Because divorce did not end my relationship. We stayed together. We went out the night we got divorced. I was heartbroken, but I knew we weren't over. As of yesterday, the relationship shifted. There's a big letting go. It brings with it a whole lot of fear. There's a lot of financial insecurity right now. As I mentioned, I'm not ready to let go. And the answer that came to me was, I don't need to. I just need to shift my perception of what letting go is. I'm doing my best. I wasn't ready for this. But I knew. I don't know. I've alluded to it in conversations that there was something shifting. "23 years. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Miss Pepper. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Jonathan. Take care, guys.